An Israeli airstrike struck a shelter housing displaced families in Khan Yunis, Gaza, killing at least 20 people, including women and children, according to medics. For bodies amid the debris. Across Gaza, at least 53 Palestinians, including a journalist and rescue workers, were killed in Israeli strikes on Sunday. The Israeli military reported killing dozens of militants in northern Gaza while capturing others during ongoing air and ground operations. The war erupted on October 7, 2023, when Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel, killing 1,200 people and taking over 250 hostages. Israel's subsequent air and ground offensive has resulted in nearly 45,000 deaths, mainly civilians, and devastated much of Gaza, according to local authorities. Han Dong-hoon, leader of South Korea's ruling party, announced his resignation 2 days after the National Assembly impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol. Yoon's impeachment follows his attempt to impose martial law earlier this month, a controversial move that stunned the nation.
최고위원들의 사퇴로 최고위가 붕괴되어 더 이상 당 대표로서의 정상적인 임무 수행이 불가능해졌습니다. 마음 아프신 우리 지지자분들 생각하면 참 고통스럽지만 여전히 후회하지 않습니다.
Bitcoin hits record high, surges past $105,000. Bitcoin surged over 3% in early Asian trade on Monday, reaching a record high of $105,142 before settling at $104,760. The cryptocurrency's rise comes just weeks after Republican Donald Trump's election as U.S. president in November, with his pro-crypto stance fueling optimism in the market. On December 5, Bitcoin crossed the $100,000 mark for the first time, marking a significant milestone in its 16-year history. Trump's campaign promises to champion cryptocurrencies and turn the U.S. into the crypto capital of the planet have bolstered investor confidence. Despite years of skepticism and controversy, Bitcoin is now on the verge of mainstream acceptance, driven by hopes of a favorable regulatory environment under the new administration. Manchester United pulled off a dramatic 2-1 comeback victory against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. Late goals from Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo overturned City's early lead, securing a crucial win for United under manager Ruben Amorim. Amorim's bold decision to leave Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho out of the squad paid off as his team delivered a disciplined performance.
I think so. It's hard to say now, and I'm a coach of Manchester United. But I think we did a great job. We controlled very well Manchester City. We didn't allow much. Of course, we don't create so much either, but it was a divided game. But we believe it a lot. Different from Arsenal. We controlled the game of Arsenal first in the first half, but I didn't feel that belief. And today I felt it. I think that was the key point to change the game.
In Guanyin County, China's lingerie capital, factory boss Lei Zhongrui walks through his warehouse filled with shelves of erotic clothing destined for the U.S. market. Guanyin, once a farming community in Jiangsu province, now hosts 1,400 firms and 100,000 workers powering a booming lingerie industry. This success was partly fueled by the U.S. de minimis tariff exemption, allowing duty-free imports under $800. Lei's Midnight Charm Garment Company, which serves clients like Shine, relies on the U.S. for 70% of its revenue, with annual sales exceeding $1.3 million.
我是雷从瑞，连云港五元魅力制衣有限公司负责人。这里是我们的仓库，我们从事情趣内衣销售工作已经有18年了。
However, changes loom as both outgoing President Joe Biden and incoming President Donald Trump pledged to curb the rule, citing its abuse by Chinese e-commerce firms. Similar measures are being considered by the EU and other nations. The stakes are high for Guanyin, where the exemption contributes to local prosperity. Lei is exploring alternatives, including bulk shipping and expanding to new markets like South America and the Middle East. As tariff policies shift, the future of Guanyan's lingerie industry, and its residents, remains uncertain.